Good morning everyone. Welcome to Narayana live classes. Today we are going to discuss assignment number 24 based on statistics. Let us start with the question number 1. If the mean of the following data is 20.6, find the value of p. Here also the mean is already given for us. We have to find the value of p. That is the observation part. So again the same formula will be used. That is arithmetic mean is equal to, we have sigma fx by n. Okay. So now let us draw the table for this frequency distribution table part, and let us find out the value of p. Again the same thing, x and f both are given for us. First is the x, that is observation, and their frequencies. Here we have fx value. The values of observations, what we have 10, 15, p, 25, 35. 10, 15, p, 25, 35. And the next respective frequencies are 3, 10, 25, 75. 3, 10, 25, 75. And here fi, afx, that is a multiplication. We have it clearly, that is 30, and this is 150, and this is 25p, and 25 into 7. When you have this 35, 14, 175. Again 35 into 5. Again this is 175. So when you look after this sigma fx, it is the complete part 350. 350 plus here 150, that is yes, 350 plus 150, we have 500 plus 30, that is 530 plus 25p is the value what is left here. And when you come to the observations, when you have this observations part here, so if you can look after this clearly, and the frequencies what we have, when you add the frequencies here, this part sigma f, that is n value, again will be 13 plus 13, and this one 25 plus 5, 30 plus, and 13 plus 7 will give you 20. And when you look after this one, 12 plus 25 will give you 37 plus 10, 47 plus 3 is 50. So this is 50. Sigma f, you got it. Now to find out the mean, anyhow we have it, x bar is equal to sigma, that is summation fx by n. So it is given for us as 20.6 is equal to sigma fx value, you got it as 530 plus 25p by n value is 50. The n value is nothing but sigma f, that is the summation of complete addition of all the frequencies. So now here 20.6 will multiply with 50 is equal to 530 plus 25p. Here next 20.6 into 50. So when you go for this multiplication here, so this decimal and this 0 will be moving off. 206 into 5, 33, that is 1030 is equal to 530 plus 25p. So from here 25p is equal to 1030 minus 530. So 25p is equal to 500. From here p is equal to 500 by 25, that is 20. So p value is 20 here in this case. Now coming to the second problem. Again same type of the question. If the mean of the following data is 15, find the p. Here the frequencies are not given for us. You have to find out the frequency, that is p part. So when you look after the solution again, the formula used is x bar is equal to, the arithmetic mean is equal to, again the same thing, that is sigma fx by n. So sigma fx by n. Again the columns, you draw this one, x, what we have the observations, and the frequencies, again the same thing, that is fx. Here the observations are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and next the frequencies, the corresponding frequencies are 6, P, again 6, 10, 5. We have the frequencies also with us. Now when you multiply them, here you will have 30, 10p, 10 into p, 15 into 6. 15 6 are, this 90 part for us. This is 200. And the next one, 125. 25, that is 125. So these are the values, you got it. Now when you come to the sigma fx part, here 200 plus 125, 325. 325 plus 90. So when you have this 325 plus 90, 415, 415 plus 30 will be 445. 445 is the value what you have here. And when you come to the sigma f, that is sum of the frequencies here. So it is 10 plus 5, 15, 15 plus 6 is 21, 21 plus 6 is 27. So 27 plus p. 27 plus p here, we got the value of sigma fx as well as sigma f. Now substitute in the formula. X bar, that is equal to sigma fx by n, and the mean given for us is 15. It is already given for us. So substitute here. 15 is equal to sigma fx value. Sigma fx value is 445. 445 plus sigma fx value. So here, so when you look after this one, 445, 325, 415, 445 plus, here you have 10p, even 10p is also available with us. So here 445 plus 10p by the n value, that is sigma f value is 27 plus p. So right here 27 plus p. Now this 27 plus p will multiply with 15, that is 15 into 27 plus p is equal to 445 plus 10p. So 15 into 7, 15 into 27 will be giving you the clear cut value of this part. 7 5 is 35. 27 into, if you take it 27 into 5 directly, 27 into 5 will be giving you 135. 135, that is 5 right here. And next one, 27 into 1 is 27. 27 plus 13 will give you 40. So 405 plus 15p is equal to 445 plus 10p. So here it will be 15p minus 10p is equal to 445 minus 405. So from here it will be 5p is equal to 445 minus 405, that is 40 part. So from here Pp will be equal to 40 by 5, that is 8. Okay, we got the value of P, that is 8. Here we have sigma fx is equal to 445 plus 10p. So this completes the second question. Now coming to the third question. Find the mean of the distribution. Here we have class and the frequency. Here you have to find out the mean. So let us apply the same formula, that is direct method. X bar is equal to sigma fx by n. So let us draw the frequency distribution table. The table for this also the same thing. Classes, frequency, the same thing what we have. For the case of finding out mean. So first is a class, and next we have frequency. Take it as F5, and the next class mark, that is Xi, and the last one again Fi, Xi. So when you write the values here, the classes what we have, 1 to 3, 3 to 5, 5 to 7, 7 to 10. For this, the frequencies are 9, 12, 27, 17. Here when you come to the classes, if the class widths are same, we could have added directly the class width. But here, if you observe properly, when you subtract the lower limits of the last two class intervals, 7 minus 5 is 2, but 10 minus 7 is 3. It's not same. That's why we will apply the normal method for finding out the class marks. So that is 1 plus 3, that is 4 by 2, that is 2. Again, 3 plus 5 is 8, 8 by 2 is 4. 7 plus 5 is 12, 12 by 2 is 6. And 10 plus 7, 7 plus 10 is 17. 17 by 2 is 8.5. Here, when you go for the FI/XI part, 9 into 2, if I have is 18, it is 48, and 27 and into 6 is 42, and that is 162, and 17 into 8.5 will give you 144.5. So this value you got it clearly here. Next, sigma FI/XI, that is the addition of all the values here. So when you add 18 plus 48 plus 162 plus 144.5, it will be 372.5. This is sigma FI/XI part, what you have here. And when you come to the sigma Fi part, that is the complete frequency, when you add it here, sigma Fi, or we can denote it by n. It will be 9 plus 12 is 21, 21 plus 27 is 48, 48 plus 17 will give you 65. So we got the value of sigma Fi and sigma Fi/XI. Again the same thing, x bar is equal to the arithmetic mean is equal to summation of Fi/XI by summation of Fi, or you can take it as n, or summation Fi, both are same. So I am substituting the values, that is 372.5 by, and summation, that is sum of the complete frequency, you got it as 65. 65 will be giving you 5.73 approximate value. So this is the arithmetic mean. Thank you.